When are you going to get a job? I'm tired of being the breadwinner in the family.
Baby, you know my music is my work, and I'm gonna be popular soon.
But as long as it doesn't bring you any money, you could get a regular job. Many famous musicians did in their day. My name is Kimberly, and I work as a waitress 24/7, while my boyfriend is sitting at home, imagining that he's a superstar. Jeff and I have been dating since the high school, and 1.5 years we've been living together. I pay all the bills and rent. He promises he'll be packing stadiums soon and I won't have to work any longer. Honestly, I don't really believe that, but I love him, and close my eyes to many things. By the way, let me know in the comments, what do you dream of becoming? I'm studying to be a photographer. I want to do it for a living. One day, a man came in the cafe where I work as a waitress and sat down at my table. He looked very wealthy. I was serving him, but before leaving, he came to me with a weird suggestion.
What is your salary?
It varies depending on a number of clients. Why?
I'll pay you 10 times as much if you agree to go out with me.
I was a little confused. Who do you think I am? I have a boyfriend, actually.
It's just a dinner.
No way.
Here's my card if you change your mind.
I didn't even read it and tossed it aside. It has ruined my mood, but there was an even bigger disappointment waiting for me at home. The rent went up and we got the bill I couldn't afford to pay. Jeff, why don't you sell one of your damn guitars? It should be enough.
I need it for work.
What work? Do you realize we might end up on the street?
Then think of something and don't make a scene.
We had a fight again. When I came at work in the morning, everything I could think about was the debt. I had no one to borrow the money from. But then I saw the card. I didn't have much of a choice, so I decided to call him. After all, it's just a date. I called and we arranged to meet. After work, a luxury limo came to pick me up. There was a bag with an evening gown at the back seat and a note. Please change. This is for you. The limo took me to the expensive restaurant where Richard had already been waiting for me. It's his name, as I found out later. He turned out to be a pleasant man, talked a lot about art. All this time, I had a feeling that it was a scam. But at the end of the evening, he pulled out an envelope with the money, gave it to me, and asked to count. There was a whole amount. I couldn't believe it. Why are you doing this?
You look identical to my first love. Her name was Tanya. She died in a car accident many years ago.
These words embarrassed me a little, but I was very happy that I got the money I needed. Hit like button if you love easy money. I told Jeff I had found the envelope with the money on the street. I haven't seen him this happy in a while. We paid all the bills for the year ahead. The rest of the money Jeff spent on a new guitar, even though I suggested putting it aside. A few weeks later, Richard texted me again. He wanted me to escort him and his friends' soiree and suggested $20,000 for it. I was shocked by the amount, but refused. I think spending time with another man when you have a boyfriend is not okay, even when you are suggested a huge amount of money for it. That day, Jeff wasn't home all day. He didn't pick up the phone and came back late at night, depressed. He lost a lot of money to dangerous people, and he was in big trouble if he didn't pay it back.
I wanted to make money for us.
You should have found a job, not played cards with some bandits. I was furious because I had to go on another date with Richard. I wore the dress he gave me and drove to the address. Richard was waiting for me at the porch of a huge mansion. He put the envelope with the money in my bag right away. There were many people in the mansion. Champagne, exquisite snacks. Richard introduced me to everyone as Tatiana, which was weird, but for the $20K he could call me even Nicki Minaj. Everyone around was bragging about their achievements. It quickly bored me, so I went to the terrace to get some fresh air. Richard followed me. We were standing in silence for a while, but then he tried to kiss me. I managed to push him away. What are you doing? I didn't agree to this.
Tiana, please, be mine. I'm begging you.
First of all, I'm not Tiana. Stop living in the past and find yourself a real girlfriend you don't have to pay. Secondly, I have a boyfriend that I love.
I'll pay you $1 million for it.
Not everything in this world can be bought. I don't want your money. I threw the envelope to Richard's face and ran away to catch a cab. On the way, I felt so ashamed that I'd done such a thing, even though it was for the man I love. I could get the money another way. I came home and told Jeff everything. I was ready for him not forgiving me because I almost cheated on him, but his reaction shocked me.
How could you have turned down that kind of money? Did you think of me? Can you call him and tell him you've changed your mind?
But it would ruin our relationship.
It's worth ruining our relationship. Now I'm screwed. Those guys are gonna find me.
Then it hit me what kind of a jerk I've been dating. Better sooner than later. I threw Jeff off along with his guitars on the street, blocked him on all social media, and never heard from him since. Do you think I did the right thing? Let me know in the comments. If you like the story, hit like button and don't forget to subscribe.